Graceland's rocking 6 feet above me, and everybody's talking about my Lisa Marie. She tied the knot, but was it really love? She got knocked up. Hey, yeah. Well, they had a little wedding for my princess bride. I would have been invited if I hadn't have died. I wish somebody would have dug me up, my little girl. She got knocked up. Hey, yeah. Well, please, won't you tell me, little Lisa Marie, why'd you find you a jerk into Scientology? Did you marry him because he drove you out, or because he got you heavy with child? You got silliest looks, but how can it be? Every day you're looking more and more like me, and soon you'll be wearing a double D cup. You get big when you get knocked up. Hey, yeah. Well, your belly's bloated, so he gave you a ring, and pretty soon I'll be the grandpa king. Your husband and your kid are now in line to all cash in on the king's gold mine. Now, if I was alive, you know what I'd say. Lisa Marie, now how'd you get this way? If I had any pride, you know I'd hang my head, but I can't. I'm already dead. Hey, yeah, hey, you got knocked up.
Okay, I told you Elvis was still alive. He's got some great new material out, and we're going to be playing more of it as the weeks go on. Listen, it was great hearing from Manny and Kendall.
On News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Hello, I'm Sal.
And I'm Harry.
Here to tell you about our special place.
Just a short little drive.
From New York is the Poconos. Let's go.
That's where I wanna go.
To get away from it all.
Where was that?
In the Poconos. Eat gefilte fish. I love that stuff.
Play shuffleboard if you wish. I got a 9.
Go for Saturday brunch.
Or for the food on top of your dish. I hope it's kosher.
In the Poconos, Skytop and Buck Hill, Camelback and Bushkill, Mount Airy and Shawnee.
There's even Mickey Rooney.
I know.
Split Rock and Cresco. Hooey, let's go poking in the Poconos. We'll have some lunch and then we'll see a show with Tony Orlando in the Poconos.
Get a hot shade tub.
You pour the champagne. Sit by the pool and act like a schlub.
Let's get the chicks. You can meet a nice girl.
Over by the exercise club. Hey, cutie over here.
In the Poconos, Skytop and Buck Hill, Camelback and Bushkill, Mount Airy and Shawnee.
Don't forget Mickey Rooney.
Split Rock and Cresco. Hooey, let's go poking in the Poconos. We'll have some lunch and then we'll see a show with Tony Orlando in the Poconos. Let's go. Did you forget your teeth this time?
I got my teeth in a little bag with the water in there for that.
It's 12:09 at WIOD, and talk about pigging out, man. I have seen some disgusting displays in my time, many in recent months, but why are you pigging out on a Thai food? You're just eating it all yourself. Okay. You haven't even offered Nick any of that chicken. You don't want any? Chicken wings.
How about some pad thai? Are you sure now?
Now, see, now you're positive. Okay. I want you to offer it to everybody in the building first before you keep... You're just going crazy. You started out with a hot and sour soup, and then you went... I don't even know what you ate after that, but it hasn't stopped.
Some chicken.
Yeah.
And now pad thai. Very normal.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's only got 2 or 3 more containers to attack here, so... Good luck to you. And this is the guy who was so panicky that I was going on a diet and he wouldn't get any food in here every day.
Incredible.
Now, I got my milkshake right here in my WGBS Alan Burt cup. Somebody sent me this. Look at that.
You are a lucky
man. The Dean is on the other side of that.
Incredible. Boy, I'm jealous.
What can I say? And now here comes even more stuff. More mung. What is that?
It's more mung.
This is really hot.
Well, now, don't give that to him. I'm telling you, he'll just go crazy.
Ooh, that's too high.
Yeah, he'll start hyperventilating.
What is it?
Okay, let's go back to the calls and continue the show. Lunch break will be a little bit later on. Let's go to Boca. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
I'd like to apologize for all the jerks up here in Boca that have been calling your show the past couple of days.
Well, they're probably your neighbors, pal.
You're probably right. You know, there's a word for those people, Boca brats. That's what we call them, the plastic people.
Yeah, there's a lot of plasticity up there. In fact, if we have a day about 98 this summer, that town is going to melt. There'll be just a little puddle where Boca used to be on a map.
You're right. Last night I finally got to watch the movie China Girl, and it was a pretty good flick.
Where did you see that?
I rented it.
Oh, I see. You rented the video. Yeah, it's good. Man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you it's good. It was good for me, I'll tell you that.
It's running on Cinemax, I think.
Is it running on Cinemax?
I think so.
Well, don't make the guy feel bad, because he probably got Cinemax and he went out and
No,
wasted.
actually I don't.
Good. See, now you feel better, right?
I feel much better.
Good.
Anyways,
Yeah, moving right along.
moving right along. I don't have a real lot to say.
Well, that's okay, because you're a great caller from Boca. How old are you, sir?
I'm 21.
21 in Boca?
In Boca, yeah.
Wow. What happened? Did you get, like, hijacked or something?
Can you remember when Boca used to be this small little hamlet, and it was so nice, and nobody
Yeah,
went
like about
there?
in, September?
I live pretty far west in Boca. I'm already out by 441, and they're moving west fast.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways.
I think they're opening a Sadie's buffet out there. That's what's doing it.
Please don't
Okay,
do that
listen,
to
you
us.
have a great holiday, and we'll talk to you again.
Just really quick, one last thing. I went to Char Hut the other day on Commercial Boulevard,
Yeah?
and you're right, it is the best thing since Don and Bob's. I'd compare it to Bill Gray's, actually.
Bill Gray's.
Yeah,
Well,
you read of Bill Gray's?
that name sounds very familiar.
It's up there. In
It's-
Rochester.
Bill Gray's?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a franchise up in Rochester of, like, hamburger joints.
I don't think I was ever there. The name sounds familiar. I know Vic and Irvs, but let's not get started on it again,
Now,
because somebody
he's
get real
trying
upset.
to sneak in.
Yeah,
some
you're trying
reminiscence.
to get him upset just at the end of the call.
Just sneak a little
Okay,
in.
you have a good one now.
Okay, just to make Bird feel better, I know Alan, and I think he's a jerk. How's that?
All
Okay.
right.
All right, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Was an excellent call.
He knows Alan.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you a lot of our Cooper City people are home for the holidays. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
As they say in Pittsburgh, holiday,
Think they can find us?
as in dollar.
Because we're not where we were. Think they can.
Oh, yeah, Alan will find us. In fact, if Alan's listening right now, we invite him to come by in the studio and eat some of the Bird's food. Hey, tomorrow would be a great day to have a bunch of those people come by. Alan, and who else don't you like? We could have Charlie from BCC. He's a good guy. Stem could come in. Big Dave. Speaking of somebody coming in tomorrow, you'll never guess who is going to be here tomorrow.
Let me hold on to something.
No, it's not anybody that he's here every Thursday. Fat Rich is going to be here. I said, even on Thanksgiving, huh?
So he's going to bring us our,
Yeah, he's going to bring the Avion and
our Thanksgiving feast.
and a salad, little fruit.
Oh, good.
No, don't go bringing a lot of food here, Rich, or you're going to have serious problems. You know what I'm saying?
Now, where's
Just,
Spencer?
Spencer should be here around 12:30. That's the popular rumor. So if
Okay.
anybody's listening out there in the executive orifices, when Spencer gets here, direct him right back into here, boy. Get him right here. No, seriously, because if he's going to be here at 12:30 every Wednesday, he's got to get our cars first, because by 2, it's adios. I know that sounds unreasonable to some people, but it takes me longer. No, it takes me longer to get home than it takes me to get here in the morning. And mornings is snap, most mornings.
Huh.
But getting out of this godforsaken place, man, it takes forever. And especially when you get out there on 79th Street. Boy.
Well.
Or 82nd Street.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's,
going about 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, they're terrified to move.
Of what?
You got me. You got me. They
God
seem
almighty.
to be frightened.
Okay, let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Of course, if you were driving on 79th Street, you'd be frightened too. Yes, sir.
How's it going?
It's gone good.
Glenn,
Yes, sir.
whatever happened...
This sounds like a chronic regular to me, doesn't it? Who is this?
Huh?
Who is this?
Mark.
Mark from Boca.
No, I'm not in Boca.
Okay, well, go ahead, Mark.
Whatever happened in that group Men at Work?
Men at work.
Chronic. Trust me.
Well, they had a hit or two, and like so many groups, that was it.
What do you want, Mark? What's your real story here? Come on.
You see, Billy Ocean's had a couple of #1 songs, and then he went to #2, but the next...
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was Mark. I knew that. Yeah, I know his voice now.
Now I got
Just
it.
rambles on and on incoherently, but God, thank God we can be here for Mark, because he needs the therapy. One thing I've discovered about these milkshakes, they're pretty good. They really are good, but you got to drink them fast.
Oh.
Yeah, because otherwise they start getting lumpy.
Oh, okay.
Although part of the problem is that 1902 blender they got down in the cafeteria here. I think I'm going to bring... Well, no, I can't. I'm going to have to get another blender.
Now, did you look closely at that pose that Alan has?
I'm not looking closely at Alan, period, okay? I just had my shake. That's my lunch. And I will not look closely at the dean during lunch, okay? Let's go to Miami Lakes. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Neil?
Yeah.
Hi. I have a funny story to share with you about my 14-and-a-half-year-old daughter.
Okay.
I'm an AM convert because of you. I had WIOD on all day Friday.
Great.
And Friday evening, I was driving my daughter to a friend's house. And the radio was on. And she said, "What's this?" I said, "It's the radio." She said, "Is this AM?"
Yeah. What is that?
I said, "Yes." She said, "Oh, my God." And she got very teary-eyed, and she said, "Don't you understand I'm still a child?" I said, "What does that mean?" She said, Did you listen to AM when my brothers were children? She has 2 older brothers.
Yeah.
I said, "What does this mean?" She said, "Don't you understand? AM is old, and you're old, and you're not old, and I don't want you to be old."
Oh.
I mean, she really thought that I was putting one of my own feet in the grave.
Yeah.
By listening to AM, so I think we need to find a way to educate the kids.
She probably thought you were listening to WOLD.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I thought you'd enjoy that story.
That's cute.
I think she overreacted.
Yeah, tell your daughter stop being so emotional, okay? That would be a good start.
Okay, I'll give her the message.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's cute. Not real cute, but cute. 12:16 at WIOD, and I keep forgetting tomorrow, I promise. But I can't bring it. Well, yeah, we can just play the record.
WOLD?
Like Casey says, just play the record, okay, because it's getting pretty ponderous. I'll bring in WOLD tomorrow. We'll play it for all our friends, for Al Byers and all those other folks over at WS News. I wonder if they're going to be taping on Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
You think so? They will be taping on Thanksgiving. Yeah. We'll find out.
Overtime.
Okay, let's go to Pompano. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
How are you?
Oh, pretty good. How are you?
Great.
Hey, Bert. How you doing?
Great.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about a couple little things. First, it was good to hear Stan's voice yesterday.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah. Hey, a buddy of mine said, I've been hearing most of your bits from FM and AM, the old good bits, but I didn't hear, he said you got a new one about a rubber or something?
Oh, yeah, the condom.
Hysterical.
The condom song. Well, that's from, we got to borrow that from GTR. See, that's Herman and McQueen. That's their bit.
Oh.
And they've been loaning it to us, but every time we I don't know why, can't we get our own cart of that? Why do we have to keep borrowing their cart, Nick?
Well, have you heard the content of it? And we're afraid.
What's that? We're afraid of what?
Well, have you heard it?
Yeah, we're not afraid. Don't listen to anything he says.
Okay.
We'll borrow it from him. We'll beg and get it from. They're not here anyway. Somebody else is in there.
Yeah, I'd like to hear
Johnny
it.
D is in there.
No, Judy T.
Oh, Judy T. How come all the people over there got like an initial? Johnny D and D and his people.
Judy will be thrilled to learn.
Yeah, she'll be delighted. She loves us.
Yeah. I'll go get it.
Okay.
Okay. And,
in other words, you're dying to hear it. Isn't that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
I'll go get it during the break.
Okay. And I think I'll go up on the holidays and Gerald and beat the crap out of him.
Okay, good idea.
Want me to give you a couple shots for him?
Probably get about a 70 share. Good idea.
Okay, guys, have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-boy. Okay, 12:18. I'm going to do the break now so you can go over there and get that card for us. I'm sure Judy T will be just delirious to share it with us, as they say. Right now, I want to tell you about a really great time you can have on Discovery One. Theme cruises like the Salsa Cruise every Thursday, the Murder Mystery Cruise every Saturday. They have a Comedy Classics Day cruise and the Rockin' 60s Cruise every Saturday evening. And now they got something brand new for your real intensive cruisers out there in this audience. For the party animals in the under 20 and 30 crowd, especially designed for the Neil Rogers audience who can never get enough total entertainment. Announcing late-night party cruises, and they start this Friday, November 25th. Discovery One will sail at 10:30 p.m. with a late-night party cruise for just $15. Unheard of price. It all includes fabulous buffet and the full casino, live bands and disco cabins are available. And every night for Neil Rogers listeners, it's $39, and your lady goes for half price, only $19.50. If you want more information or to make reservations for Discovery One, call 476-9999. You call them right now, 476-9999. Discovery One. They sail from Port Everglades, Ships Registry, Panama. You'll have fun on Discovery One. And I told you we started that with Roger this morning to make up for time. We're going to start playing 2 or 3 at the same time. which is a good idea. Then we can really zip by all this stuff. Okay, 21 past noon at WIOD, the Neil Rogers Wednesday thing. We will be here tomorrow on Thanksgiving, so please, those 10 or 20 of you who are so desperate that you've got nothing else to do, be sure to call us and, be a part of this thing, because on holidays, man, it's like touch and go.
Yeah, you never know.
What I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's touch and go. Why don't you share some of this food with these nice people who are just desperate, who are looking in here?
I told them they could have some.
Yeah, but you didn't invite them to come actively. Laura's
I did.
Dying for some of this good stuff. Don't wait. Come in and get it. Take it out of here, because he's just eating and eating and eating and eating and drinking and eating. It's disgusting. I mean, this is like Captain Dave in drag here this morning. That's how bad this is. I've never seen a display like this.
Oh, yes, you have.
Well, seldom. Let's put it that way. You're well, no, you're right. Nobody could be in the same league with him. Why didn't she come in here? Why isn't she getting the food? I'm not joking. I'm serious. Get it out of here.
I already told her.
And if you people don't want it, then feed it to the rest of the natives downstairs, because I'm telling you, he's just going to sit here and keep eating. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see this all day. She won't come in here. Okay, 22 past noon.
You think it's me?
Sharon is afraid
of me.
Of coming in.
Sharon.
Where's I don't even see Sharon.
Right
Where's
there.
Sharon? Oh,
right
that's
there.
Sharon.
Remember I told her out in the hall?
I don't know how many Sharons
come in and
I don't
get
know everybody's name yet.
Now,
well,
Sharon,
why can't Laura come in here and get it for her? Laura's not afraid to come in here.
Sharon, are you afraid of me?
She's terrified. Yeah, watch out for him, okay? Watch out for these feely, touchy, grabby kind of guys,
I'll be on my
okay?
best behavior.
Yeah, I've seen your routine here already, okay? I've seen what's going on around here. Squeezes everything he can get his hands on, okay?
She's got Phoebe Cates
When Fabrics
hair.
brought in the cantaloupe, he was even squeezing the fruit.
She's got Phoebe
Anyway,
Cates
it's 23 past noon at WIOD, and we want to thank Judy T. for being a great American.
Your love life will be sweeter if you rock your Peter. Keep a ring in your wallet every day. If you don't think you love her, you better use a rubber, because in National Condom Week we say, if you think she's funky, cover your monkey before you attack her. Wrap your whacker, cover your stuff before you hump. Don't be silly, protect your willy. Don't be a lover, cover your butter. If you go into heat, package your meat. When in doubt, shroud your spouse. Even in December, just remember your love life will be sweeter if you wrap your Peter. Keep a ring in your wallet every day. Woo! If you don't think you love her, you better use a rubber, 'cause ain't a game you want to play. 'Cause ain't a game you want to play.
A public service message of the rock and roll animals at 97 GTR.
Okay, now just calm down, folks. We're back on air. It's 12:24 at WIOD. Man, everybody's in a frenzy now. See, it was a little difficult getting them to come in, but once they did, they cleaned the whole place out, which is good. That's the way we like it.
Yeah.
Instead of having this disgusting mess. What would you say if Mitch came running in here when he had this mess all over the table with mung just teeming off the edges of the table?
Look at that radar. You see what's going on over the state?
Okay, let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, Neil?
Pretty good.
You got to excuse Bert. I think he's having a Phoebe complex over there.
Yeah, he sure is. He's. I'm telling you, all the young women in this building, man, they're running in any direction they can now.
I think it was that Paul Harvey Jr. call yesterday.
Yeah, the picture. I know you're probably thinking about it a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Just had to eat. The Kennedy. Did you see the Brokaw special on 7 about the Kennedys?
Well, I watched a little bit of that during the. I was switching back and forth between the Geraldo obscenity and that thing, and you've seen it over and over and over again. And again, and not only that, but I get really emotional about all of that. It has a very traumatic effect on me. I mean, I think I've cried enough in the last week to make Alice in Wonderland float away with all of this. It was a very painful and very difficult thing for a lot of us. I was 21 years old when Kennedy was assassinated. When he was running for president, I saw him speak at Michigan State, and then the next day I saw Nixon speak. So it wasn't really difficult figuring out who I liked. But, enough is enough already, man. They don't know. Everything they do has got to be overkill.
Yeah,
if you pardon the expression.
I wasn't even born.
You weren't even an idea yet.
And And, you know...
Well, let me tell you something. I don't want to get too maudlin, but the young people who were born since President Kennedy was assassinated know nothing about leadership. I mean, this was a guy who had just certain intangible qualities that you can't define. In other words, a leader is a leader, and you can't make somebody of that. You either have those qualities or you don't. And he did. And since then, we've had a succession of morons like Ford and Nixon and Carter and, 8 years of repression under Reagan, and now we got a real, mung brain that's coming in there now. So it's depressing.
Not getting any better.
It's depressing, but what can I say?
Not getting any better. Did you see the Vanna movie?
No, I'm afraid I didn't budget any time in my schedule for that.
Very, very terminal.
I'll bet you, yeah.
She's one of the worst. I was going to ask, is it possible for myself to send you any, tapes, songs, or like home-done stuff on like a 4-track?
Oh, sure.
And you guys could preview them, and if you like them, play them over there, do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
All right, just wanted to check, see if that'd be all right.
You bet.
All right, Neil, have a good Thanksgiving. I'll be tuning in tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay, we got one. We got one for tomorrow. Maybe we ought to do that as we go along today. Find out how many we're going to have tomorrow. It's like setting place settings, for dinner. I'm serious, man. These holidays are a killer. And you know what you usually get on holidays? Hello, Neil. I don't want that, man. We'll play stuff. We'll play music. We'll play Chinese gong music all day before we'll do that. West Palm Beach, hello.
Oh, Neil.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
We're doing pretty good today, sir. How you doing?
Good. Listen, a quick story for you.
Okay.
I'm calling in regards to that old douchebag that called you on Monday. He was complaining about you picking on old people and Canadians.
Yeah.
But he kept listening to the radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm up in Palm Beach working. I work at 3 o'clock and cruising down A1A about 35, 40 miles an hour, and all of a sudden he's in front of me. 20 miles an hour in a 73, 74 Caddy, size of an aircraft carrier.
Did he have a Quebec license plate?
No, New York.
Oh, a New York license plate. Okay.
Driving with the left hand, pointing with the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Looking through the steering wheel. Really old, can't see over the steering wheel. I was looking through it. I think Anthony Perkins' mother was his wife.
Could be.
Could be. Anyways, get down to the causeway.
Please.
Getting down to the causeway, I'm praying he doesn't go over the causeway. All of a sudden, look in the causeway, and there's an armada of sailboats. Get to the bridge, sure enough, it comes down.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make it over the bridge. The only justice was some kid was fishing, catches the fish, swings it over, lands right on his hood.
Great. Excellent.
It was.
Put a couple of dents in it. That's good. Of course, he won't make any difference to him anyway.
You could probably count.
Well, listen, sir, I want to say this to you. Your intentions are great, but this call, I mean, Nick is on the floor. He's in a coma. Seriously.
Anyways, listen, you have a good day then.
Okay, don't go feeling bad now. You see, you're a great guy, but the story was, you had to be there, you know what I'm saying?
You had to be there.
Okay, have a good Thanksgiving.
Neil,
yeah.
Did you get the card?
Oh, the Cubs.
The second set.
Yes, I did, and I thank you. Especially that Ryan Sandberg, man. It's got a special place.
I was holding out on you.
Okay, now if you get a Mike Bilecki, man, I'm looking for that one.
I've got him.
Do you?
You'll have him.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'll have him. That'll be the day. 12:30 at WIOD, the Neil Rogers Show. We have, you don't believe a word of the story either. Nick says not only were you boring, but he doesn't believe a single word of the story. Boy, you're brutal, you know. Of course, that's from working at W Snooze all that time. They get all those old callers.
Hello, can I talk to Shirley? Oh, Shirley, you're so wonderful. When are you going to have your next quack doctor on the air, Shirley?
Okay, let's go to South Miami. Hello.
Hi there.
Yes, sir.
Is this fellow Fat Rich? Wasn't he the sit-up champion of Broward County at one time?
Yes, sir, that is correct. And that was only 6 months ago. Well, listen, have a nice day, pal.
What a call.
I know, I thought it was cute.
That was great.
I guess he left himself speechless. Miami, hello.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Carlos. I just want to say hi to you guys.
Buenos dias, Carlos. ¿Cómo está?
Oh, bien. ¿Y usted?
So. Don't start now, Carlos.
Listen, I just want to know, you guys are talking about food and everything. I know Neil wants to get off the subject.
Why are you speaking to me like in the third person? No, hey, listen, I have no problem talking about food. There are no calories in talking about it. I have developed a little bit of willpower.
Okay.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
Have either one of you guys ever been to Los Angeles and eaten at Tommy's?
I've been to Los
Have
Angeles
Tommy burgers?
many times, but I never eaten at Tommy's. I ate at Carl's Jr., and I ate at, what's that other horrible place, Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box?
Oh, man.
Pits.
Horrendous.
It's worse than Burger King.
Now, are you talking about Tommy Lasorda's place?
No, he's not talking about Tommy Lasorda. Get out of here, will you? He's never, the farthest north he's ever been has been Lakeland, Florida.
His brain.
What?
Yeah, I think so. He said the hot sauce is frying your brain.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But no, those Tommy burgers. I used to live out there about 3.5, 4 years ago, and I really miss them.
I don't know how you could live out there, man. It's such a. I mean, granted, this place is far behind. It's like in the dark ages, but the environment out there is so horrendous, and the people, all these punks and all that, like on Hollywood Boulevard, all the way to Beverly Hills, until you get to the sign, which is where nobody dares step over that block. But right up until that block, man, there are all these punks and gangs and degenerates and goofballs and tattooed weirdo. It is horrendous.
Yeah, the people out there are really reaching.
Yeah.
I was only living out there for about a year.
Oh.
I was going to school out there.
Yeah.
But
Well, you should have probably lived in a real, more settled, normal place like Santa Monica. Would have been good. Or West Hollywood. It's just a joke.
Santa Barbara was nice.
Whatever
anyway,
you say.
I don't want to go down the memory lane here with you guys.
Are you
sure? Oh, okay.
Boy, now you started out great, but I have a feeling that whatever the last guy had, it's rubbing off on you. You know what I'm saying? No, really, you started out great.
No, you see, I was just wondering about the Tommy Burger thing. You're the one that got into,
That's
the
true.
sightseeing.
No, you're right.
Santa
You're
Barbara
absolutely right. It was my fault. I take it all back. It was my fault. I'm bored.
All right, Neil.
Okay, you have a great day now.
Right,
I'll see you. I'll see you at Tommy's.
Okay.
Bye-bye. I never heard of Tommy's in my
Me
life,
either.
but I'll take it from him. I've never seen one. I've been all over L.A. I never heard of Tommy's.
No.
I mean, Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box, they're on every street corner. But Tommy's?
No.
I mean, Ralph's. I know Ralph's Supermarket.
Right.
And Alpha Beta. And Beta Zeta. and Bubby Zeta. But I don't know from Tommy's. Miami, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to tell you both, you're both very handsome today.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I work for a doctor on Miami Beach, and my husband was telling me that you do, you're talking about Feldine.
Yeah, we have a show on Feldine tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I was wondering if you could say it for me.
What's that?
What you say about Feldine.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that for you, man.
Hello, doctor. I'm on Feldine.
We have a whole show about turkeys that take Feldine on Thanksgiving Day, man. It's going to be a real eye-opener tomorrow. In the meantime, April Wortham standing by with the WIOD news update. It's 12:34. Caller on 1.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Remember way back in April, you called me out in Beverly Hills? My name is Rory.
Hey, Rory, how you doing? I sure do.
All right, I'm down here in Miami visiting all my buddies. Man, it is a dead town.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing going on here, Rory. Man, this is I still want that guy who called earlier to call me on another day, who left here 8 years ago or 9 years ago and came back. I blew it there. I wanted to ask him what the deal was.
I don't know, and speaking of old farts and Tommies, what do you think you get when you go to Tommy's?
Oh, don't say it.
Be careful now.
I won't say it.
This isn't the Steve Kane show now, sir.
Okay. But this is really kind of dead in Miami. The weather is really gloomy. It's so nice.
Well, no, wait a minute. The weather's been pretty good. We had a couple of crappy days because of Keith, but other than that, it's been pretty nice.
You can't blame that on it.
But forget about the weather. I mean, you can't control the weather here. But as far as the people and as far as the ambiance and as far as anything going on, this town is as dead as a doornail.
You should come out to California. It's real nice.
Well, no thanks. I can't breathe the air out there. I really can't.
That's true.
I'm serious. Every time I go there, I get sick.
Yeah, I get a choke in my throat every night. There's something that happens.
Well, we don't want to talk about that.
But there is such a thing as a Tommy burger, huh?
There is.
Yeah.
There's a chain of them. They're called Big Tommies. And
Big
they're all
Tommies.
over the place. And for like $2.95, you get a double hamburger, very greasy, covered with chili.
Ooh, grotesque.
Wow.
It's even grosser later.
Mm-mm. Well, listen, I think I'll pass on that. How long are you down here for now?
I'm in for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm going up to Tampa. I'm on my way to the airport this very minute, and they're going to drop me off. I'm going to Tampa for Thanksgiving, and then I'm coming back down here to see if it's livened up a little.
Yeah, well, you sure picked a time to go up there. Weather ought to be perfect when you get there. Okay, listen, have a good time, and we'll talk to you again.
All right, thanks a lot.
Boy.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he thinks the weather's gloomy here. Wait till he goes to Tampa.
Yeah, wait till you get over there on the West Coast and talk about not much going on. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, you can go to Busch Gardens, I guess.
Well, Steak and Shake.
And don't forget Crystal on Dale Mabry. You can go to Crystal, pal, and just sit there and, hey, just fill it up. Open up the trunk and let him fill him up.
He can go over to Lakeland.
And he can go to Lakeland on the way back.
Yeah.
And maybe even a little trip up to Milton. See your pal. Our good buddy. 20 minutes till 1 at WIOD, and we'll got another mobile on 5. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Well, we're doing pretty good, as a matter of fact, now that you mention it.
Oh, good. How's the bird?
Just great.
It's really funny. I've wanted to call you all day, but both times I wanted to call you, someone stole my fire. I wanted to tell you that I had a copy of the Asshole song, and I haven't heard you playing it, so I was willing to give it to you.
You haven't heard us playing it?
I'm sorry?
You haven't heard us playing it?
I just got back in town. I've been out of town since you moved on to WIOD.
We play it every day.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great. See, I know when they took it away from you back on Brand.
Well, we're not working for those douchebags anymore, okay, pal? So don't worry about them.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to get theirs.
Actually, maybe you remember the last time I called you, you were still on AM over there, and it was the day you played about 20 bits back to back.
Yeah.
And I called you to ask you why you didn't play the Delta Airlines one. And you said that you were having a lot of problems with them, that they were a little bit scared.
They are. No, I didn't say they were scared. They're very touchy, man. They're very, very sensitive.
No, I can imagine. The reason I called is that, remember Mark, long time ago, Mark?
Listen, we've had so many Marks that I can't...
The one who was going to come on the show with the fiancé?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure do.
Way back then. Remember,
Yeah.
I'm the one who called you and told you the reason he'd never show up on your show was because he was so overweight.
Yeah.
And
we heard from him a couple of times.
Yeah, he doesn't like me very much for telling you that.
He snuck in one day. When we were on Zeta.
Oh, did he?
He snuck in. He came in?
Yeah, with Alan.
That was the guy?
That was Mark.
Oh, that's right, with Alan.
Yeah.
And listen, if he'll bring Alan, he can come in on the show anytime, okay?
Oh.
You know Alan?
No.
Oh, well,
I know of Alan.
Okay, well, his reputation precedes him everywhere he goes. You're right.
Yeah, I'm going to screw up your whole idea of UM students. I'm a UM student.
No,
and
that was just... Wait a minute, that was just a joke. We like to needle them a little bit because, let's face it, they deserve it.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, they have a lot of problems in their own right.
Yeah.
But, I'm screwing up your whole demographic because I'm only 23 years old.
No, that's great. That's our demo on this station, sir.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I think it's so good that you have your freedom again.
Before we got here in this day party, it used to be 123.
Oh, I know. Oh, of course. I mean, on Steve's show, the demographic's still about 123.
No. Steve's got a few people who are actually alive, believe it or not.
Are you serious?
Yes, he does.
They're still on respirators, though, right?
It says, since when do cars have...
Call waiting.
Call waiting.
Is that call waiting?
Yeah, I'm not answering it.
On your car?
It's my friend's Corvette. I'm driving around in my friend's Corvette. It's the cruddiest. I think he got this phone free with a bowl of soup when he became the program director at INZ.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, the PD at INZ don't drive a Corvette, trust me.
Oh, he shouldn't, not the kind of decisions he makes.
Okay, well, Nick had a response for that, but I can't read it on the air. He doesn't believe you. Nick's just a very cynical guy. He doesn't believe anybody. He wants you to blow the horn in the car.
To blow the horn in the car?
Yeah. Can you do that?
Do you want to hold the phone out the window while I blow the horn?
No, you just have to do it now, quickly.
Hold on, I'll open the window so you can even hear
you don't
the
have to open the window.
Horn doesn't have my friend's horn.
Yeah, okay. Have a nice day, pal.
I guess that answered all our questions. I think
that was incredible, wasn't it?
It was incredible.
No wonder that Mark holds something against him, okay? I know one thing he's not going to hold against you, sir. It's 12:44 at WIOD, and let's go. I'm still in shock from that. That was a bizarre... It didn't sound to me like he was in a car either, but I was going to humor him, but then he just lost it, you know?
Yeah.
What, roll down the window? Stick it out the window? Yeah, stick it out the window, pal.
He never did blow the horn, by the way.
Maybe if it was Alan, we'd invite him to stick it out the window, but not this guy. Let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Oh, we're doing it, pal.
All right.
We are really doing it, man. Let me tell you, in case you had any doubts.
Hey, Cousin Bird.
What?
What's up?
Oh, we're just hanging out.
Hey, I'm a big Paul Harvey fan. I love his movies.
Yeah.
Do you miss him? Do you miss him?
You know, with that Good Day from Australia.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Good Day?
Oh, hey, Bird.
Yeah.
Good Day? You say Duke Cell on Croute.
I can't do it.
Let's not rekindle the memories of that night, okay? They did a great job down there, but I was in I had just had one of my harangues with the middle-level management over there that day, and I was ready to blow all their brains out. Boy, it was a real exciting night for me.
Sorry to bring it up, Neil.
No, that's okay.
Hey, you guys are great, man.
That's for sure.
I'm originally from Connecticut, but...
Well, nobody's perfect, pal.
Thanks.
Now, what are you doing here?
I'm watching my mom's house. She bought a house here, and she can't make it here.
Really?
Yeah, she's trying to get a transfer out of the post office, and it's taken about a year.
Yeah.
So I'm just watching the place and really...
Boy, what a rough deal that is, huh?
Yeah,
and you just kind of hang out there and you're watching the house.
Yeah.
Just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Like a watchdog, yeah.
Excellent. Well, you keep it up, okay? We'll send you a case of Alpo for dinner.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Boy, there are a million stories in the Magic City, aren't there? He's hanging out watching Mama's house while she's out there working her butt off somewhere in Connecticut or someplace. I don't understand that at all, do you? I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to have my mom come in here and do this show starting tomorrow, and I'll go watch her house. I'll just hang out and watch all those soaps and everything. Now, what is that? Oh, that's my stuff from, great, thank you. From Nutri-System, right? Now, I want to say something, because they're not starting on my show till next Monday as far as a sponsor, but I want to say something now that needs to be said, because I have ripped them badly over the last couple of years, and I think justifiably so based on my previous experience, because I tried this diet 4 or 5 years ago, and they admit it. They don't disagree. They say, the food was horrendous. It was like little cans. It was like dog food. And I just couldn't stay on it. And everybody around here has said, hey, it's different. They've changed the food. You ought to give it a try. So as of Monday of this week, I started it. And, in fact, they brought in food last week for me to taste it, to try it, to see if I would like it. Because I wasn't going to do it if I didn't like the stuff and I couldn't do the program. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's gourmet cuisine, because that would be ridiculous. But it's edible, and it's good. It's got taste to it, and it's satisfying, and you get into a routine with it. And I'm not having any problem with it. I'm doing extremely well. And I would do even better if people would stop trying to force feed me a lot of stuff that I don't want and I don't need, okay? If they would get the message and understand that it's a lot more important for me to lose the weight than to have any more free meals, okay, for a while. Okay? You get the message? So anyway, I just wanted to mention that up front, because otherwise people will be calling next week. Well, there you go. You've sold out again. It's got nothing to do with that. Because they have been trying to get me to do their thing for 2 years. I mean, desperate. And I've said no. And then I finally said, okay, if it's changed, I'll give it a try. And I'm delighted that I did it, because I'm doing great on it. Okay, let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Oh, Neil.
Yep.
How are you, buddy?
Okay, pal. What's up, dude?
How you doing, Bird?
Great.
Hey, I'm calling over here from Fort Lauderdale, over here on the corner of Andrews and Commercial. Probably hear all these cars going by.
Yeah, I know where that is.
What's that?
I know where that is.
You know where it is, yeah. Right. Hope I don't get run over by any of these blue hairs here.
Be careful.
Yeah. Hey, reason I called. First of all, you're going to go on the Nutri-System, huh?
I'm already on it.
You're on it. Are they going to put you in the TV guide like they put those other people with the before and after pictures?
I sure hope not.
Or do they need a whole big page or what?
Yeah, they probably need a double, the whole insert.
Hey, the reason I called, I need your help. I need your help also, Bird. I got a predicament. It's a work-related problem. Need a little Ann Landers help here.
Okay.
Wife and I are sitting down last night talking, and last month I worked for a real big company down here in Fort Lauderdale, and our home office is up in Connecticut. And I was sat down last month with my supervisor, and they give us our annual reviews, and he told me what it was going to be, and it came out to about a 9% raise, which I thought was adequate for a big company.
Yeah.
Well, the raise didn't come in effect until just yesterday, and I normally just write out my check and put it in the bank, don't even really look at it, take it all for granted. Well, I happened to look at it, and it turned out to be 20%.
Great.
Ooh. Ooh.
I just blew my mind. I didn't know what to do.
So what do you think?
You're sat down and
go ahead.
My wife and I sat down and talked about it. After this phone call, I'm gonna take your to do whatever you think is right. I was thinking about keeping it, but I think, being a big company, they'll probably find out later, and I'll end up having to give the money back, and I'll go back on my other salary.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because that happened to me one time when I was at W Snooze. They were overpaying me an enormous amount. They were making a mistake, and they were paying me my talent fees twice or something, and it was just an enormous amount they were overpaying.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I wasn't trying to be dishonest at the time. I didn't know, because the thing was so screwed up.
That's exactly how I felt now.
Yeah.
I I wasn't really
but
sure.
But then they took it all out again. So if it's going to get taken out, I'd straighten it out now, or you're going to be so far in a hole, man, you're going to be eating Alpo for 6 months.
Yeah, but it's nice to have that extra cash in
I know.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think, Bird?
Well, I think he's right. I think that you should tell him, and otherwise you're going to pay later.
You're damn right, man. And I'm serious. If you have to have all that deducted later on,
you don't want to do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be worse.
And maybe
in the
it
long
turns
run.
out that they love you so much they really want to give you 20%.
I was going to give them the sob story. I got 2 kids at home, 1 in the oven, and
one in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need the extra money. And
okay, listen. Good luck to you, pal.
Hey, nice talking to you, bro.
Okay, thanks a lot. But enough is enough. Okay. 1250. I mean, some of these people today they're all nice, but some of them are just going on and on with these stories.
Well,
you know?
it's
He's
like
a good guy. He's got a little dilemma. But it was terminal, okay?
It's like you say, they all have stories today.
Yeah, everybody today's got a story.
Yeah.
Here's the melting pot story. They have fantastic fondue, okay? I mean, so good that you are going to do like a little tap dance in the middle of the aisle when your waiter or waitress comes by. There are 3 melting pot locations in South Florida. They're in West Palm Beach at 3044 South Military Trail. They're in South Miami at 9835 Sunset Drive. And they're in Oral Springs on West Sample Road just east of Pine Island. And the food is fantastic. You cook it right at your table. The service is excellent. Prices are very, very modest. And it is delicious, especially, of course, my favorite, the desserts. The milk chocolate or the white chocolate with amaretto fondue. And you dip your angel food cake and cherries and all the other seasonal fruits, it says here, and your banana in that white chocolate, and it'll set you free forever. Plus all your favorite beers and wines, too. You stop by for a great dinner any night, 7 nights a week, beginning at 5 p.m. The Melting Pot in Oral Springs, West Palm, or South Dade. 1254 WIOD. Want to say hi to all our listeners in Daytona this morning or this afternoon, whatever it is. What are you laughing about? You just got through telling me that Johnny Dark is back in town. He's got one of those spatial radios, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
he
from outer
does,
space.
as only he can.
And was listening to us from Jacksonville South. So hi to all our friends in Duval County.
Daytona South.
Oh, Daytona South. I'm sorry.
We have interference from
You mean
the
we don't
station.
get into St. Augustine?
Yeah, but there's a station up there at 600.
Well, let's let them sign off, okay, and quit screwing around with our signal. All right, let's go. Let's take this one out of order because we got a very important Cooper City call here. Hello.
Hello. Oh, I miss you, Neil.
You miss me?
I miss you very much.
Well, I'm here waiting for you, pal. How soon can you be here?
Actually, I'm coming Friday.
We don't want to get into that.
No, I don't know if you remember, a guy named Marshall called you, and he offered...
Vaguely. Vaguely.
He and I'm his friend, and we wanted to bring you guys...
Oh, yeah, you
lunch.
wanted to bring breakfast. Well, don't bring any food. I'm sorry, but I'm not eating.
Is there anything at all you can eat? That's one reason why I wanted to call, to find out, you know...
Can't do it.
Nothing at all, huh?
Nothing at all. Can't do it.
Well,
Well,
what do we
I mean,
do? Bring you pictures, and you can just look at them and...
nothing we can talk about.
Yummy. Because we don't just want to have, you know, we like the bird there, but we didn't want to have him sitting there eating.
That is
in front of
correct. You wouldn't want to come all the way out here just to feed him, and I
No.
don't blame you.
But,
what they're trying
is
to
there
say.
anything at all? I mean,
That's okay.
No, I'm going to say it again. There's nothing at all, okay? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but the answer is no.
So you waited too long.
Oh, that's right. You waited too
Neil.
Everybody in the world knows a real bimbo girl, a girl who's got men on her trail because she's easy with her tail. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack hold on to your joystick, cause she's out to clean your clock when she does a bimbo rock. So we start out with Brigitte, threw herself at Rambo's feet, but when the marriage lost its thrill, she took him for rich and you're a star, to leave a monetary scar. When she leaves, you'll be in hock when she does a bimbo rock. Now let's sing a Donna Rice. Gary thought her ass was nice, so he take it for a cruise. Now he sings the bimbo blues. He let his small head run his life. Now his big head got no wife. He lost his presidential block when she did the bimbo rock. Bimbos will like meet these real rich guys and tell them that they're virgins.
Lord.
Or they'll go backstage to a concert and they'll go home with a roadie because they can't hang out with the rock star.
Lord.
Or how about those girls on 976 dial a date? Those bimbettes, yeah, they got dates, all 3 of them. One dog with a patch on his eye, okay?
How low can she go?
bimbos. 1 shot of tequila, they're on the floor.
Lord.
2 shots of tequila, they got their shirt off in a wet t-shirt contest for $15.
Lord.
Okay, I'll tell you about Lo. I admit it. I go out with those bimbettes with their hair all seized up sometimes just so that I can make myself look smart.
How low can she go?
And now there's Pamela DeBoer sleeping with the big rock star. Give her just a couple beers. Her ankles wind up by her ears. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack holds on to your joystick. 'Cause she's out to clean your clock when she does the bimbo rock. Jessica said it was hell. Baker slipped her in PTL. Now in Playboy you will see a reconstructive surgery. Took his cash to shut her yap. Took Jim Baker for a sap. 'Cause she's out to clean your clock when she does the bimbo rock. The bimbo rock.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. 109 at WIOD. A little ponderous there, but it was cute.
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to the phone, shall we? Because time is a-wasting. And I do mean a-wasting. Del Rey, hello.
Yeah, Neil. I'm a first-time caller.
Great.
Del Rey.
And you're on that Boca line.
Yeah, I'm on that Boca line.
I'll be damned. And you sound like you're going to be a good caller to me. You really do. Don't let me down.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try not to be as long as some of the guys you had in the last hour.
Yeah, man, some of these people, it's like they think they got their own show or something.
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you, I didn't catch your show on Zeta too much because I wasn't around that early in the morning.
I don't blame you.
But I heard one time this song, Beat It, a Michael Jackson thing you did.
Yeah. Michael Jackson Glove.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That was a long time ago I heard it.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever happened to that?
Well, it's right in my hand right now. I mean, the cart.
You going to get that on, or have you had that on?
Of course. What do you think I got it out for? Because you're such a great guy, and it's your first call, and I wouldn't want to let you down, get you PO'd.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous here, so...
But nevertheless.
But it's fine. Anyway, I want to say hi to my grandmother. She says she don't listen, but I know she's listening.
Yeah, she's listening right now. She's a closet listener.
And I can't stay too long. I got to go to a service call at Kings Point, which I'm looking so forward to.
Uh-huh.
We have one here in Delray out west.
Great. Boy, aren't you a lucky guy? What do you do?
I'm a office equipment technician.
Uh-huh.
I got to go into the clubhouse, and I'm sure they're going to have you tuned in there. So
oh, yeah, you got to service all the old farts today, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
I got a service receptionist. I know she's probably having a good day.
Okay, well, listen, good day to you, and have a great holiday, and it's coming up right now, so run to that radio.
Okay, thanks, Neil.
See you later.
Good day.
Okay. Ooh, listen to that. That was pretty good for a first call, wasn't it?
Well,
and he was brief, and he was to the point, and he wasn't terminal. He sounded like he was alive almost.
Yes, he did.
Which in Del Rey is a hell of an accomplishment. It's 11 after 1 at WIOD.
Hello, this is Michael Jackson, urging you to help stop the spread of social disease. Don't risk your life by having a romantic encounter with an unfamiliar acquaintance. I urge you to do like I do. Go it alone, but make sure you wear protection. That's why I recommend the Michael Jackson glove. Worn on either hand, the Michael Jackson glove adds the security and peace of mind that I need to do it myself. So remember, before you pull it out, put it on, and...
The Michael Jackson glove, proving once again that a bird in the hand is better than one in the bush. Available in sequin models for extra stimulation.
Okay, Joe.
Come on.
I like that pawn shop spot that Joe does. That's my favorite. Anyway, on Monday, we got updates because everybody's going on extended holiday now, on a busman's holiday. So we have updates for days ahead for all the different shows. And on Monday, Steve is going to have Verde Elementary School parent Anaya Mazoros and Rabbi Mordechai Winyars. Should Christmas be banned?
What?
Well, in other words, Christmas carols in the schools. And then we're going to have Daffy McCallum on Tuesday. Should Goyim celebrate Christmas? And my answer to that is, should Jews celebrate Christmas? I got ahead of myself.
Should Goyim celebrate Tisha B'Av?
Yeah, that's going to be our show. We're going to do Should Goyim celebrate Simchas Torah, okay? Anyway, it's 12 minutes after 1 at WIOD, and we'll come back. Yeah, I know, Steve needs another rabbi like we need hemorrhoids. We'll be back right after this.
Everybody's got a different reason to come to Tropical at Calder.
It's relaxing and exciting.
Win, lose, or draw. I love it. It's a nice place to come to see competitive racing and friendly people.
The mini vacation that lasts about 4 or 5 hours.
You have to enjoy it if you come here.
Because I won.
Come spend your holiday at Tropical. Special Thanksgiving Post, 11 a.m. And how do you get there?
Right on University, right next to Joe Robbie Stadium.
It's our family trek, and it's like home.
To be sent back to Cuba is to face death. It is this fear that caused the Mariel riots, crippling the Atlanta and Oakdale prisons.
I'm Narian Clan. A year later, Channel 10 Eyewitness News has traveled to Oakdale, Atlanta, and Alabama to talk with the Cubans, the hostages, and officials to find out why the riots won freedom for some, but not for all.
Watch the Mariel riots, Justice for Some, tonight at 6, followed by ABC News with Peter Jennings on South Florida's Choice for News, Channel 10.
Most of us have it. The fear, the horror of bathyphobia. Bathyphobia, the inexplicable fear that grips homeowners when a guest asks to use the bathroom.
Are you sick of keeping people out of your bathroom or kitchen because you're embarrassed by the way things look? It's time you visited your cure for bathyphobia, the Dade Plumbing Showroom. Dade Plumbing Showroom has over 8,000 square feet of showroom with only the finest and most stylish brands for your home or office, like Giorgio's finest china pedestal lavatories and drop-in bowls in solid colors, floral designs, or in 24-karat gold, and bathroom accessories from the Esquima collection, from 24-karat gold-plated and hand-twisted crystal to the finest lucite available. Step into the Dade Plumbing Designer Showroom to cure your bathyphobia and register to win shower radios, free maid service for a month, or subscriptions to Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Dade Plumbing Showroom, located at 975 North Miami Beach Boulevard, 163rd Street in North Miami Beach.
Oh, my God, the holidays are coming. And along with the holidays comes my mother-in-law. She gave us a lamp. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is in the closet. Oh, boy, the lampshade is torn and the lamp doesn't work. I guess I better take the lamp over to Ellamung's Lamps and Lampshades at 18185 Biscayne Boulevard in the Biscayne Harbor Shops and see if they can put it in working order. Yeah, I think I'll buy a new lampshade, too. After all, what a better time to buy a new lampshade than when my lamp is there, right? Now my mother-in-law won't notice that it had been shoved aside. And since I'm going there, I'll take some other lamps and get some new lampshades for them, too. Maybe I'll find new lamps, fixtures, or accessories. Well, here I go to Ellamung's Lamps and Lampshades at 18185 Biscayne Boulevard in the Biscayne Harbor Shops, 932-2611. If you're coming in to buy a new lampshade, don't forget to bring your lamp. After all, you wouldn't buy a hat without your head, or would you? Mike Ranieri, Neil Rogers, Steve Kane, the greatest talk show lineup in South Florida history is right here. Now, more with Neil Rogers on News Talk Radio 610, WIOD.
And by the way, tomorrow, Steve will be off on Turkey Day, which I guess is appropriate, and his guest host will be Norman Kent.
Jeez.
Who is going to be, Norman is moving from chronic guest to guest host. And during the last 2 hours, animal rights activist Lonnie Wiggin to talk about turkeys' rights.
Well, it's about time someone did that show.
Yeah. I think it's long overdue, don't you? And there may be one or two other gobblers along on that show. You never know when Norman's going to be on, so
true.
We'll tune in and find out. That's tomorrow. Steve will be here today, though, with open phones, and he's got a lot of explaining to do, I'll tell you that. 116 at WIOD. Let's go to West Palm. Hello.
Hi, Neil. I'm a first-time caller.
Great.
Yeah, boy, you've had some really bad calls today. I hope I'm not one of them.
We've had bad calls? No, we didn't have any bad calls. We had some boring calls.
Boring calls. Well,
but, hey, listen, let me tell you something. Wait a minute. This has been a picnic compared to Monday. Monday was 100 times worse than this.
Yeah, I know. Monday was pretty bad. I tuned in at 10 to 11, and you said the phone calls got bad from 10 to 11 on, so I might be bringing you bad luck. Listen, what I want to tell you is I went someplace yesterday, and I deserve to be abused for it, and I want you to feel free to abuse me. Went to Epcot Center.
Why do I want to abuse you for that? It's okay to go once.
Oh, man, what a terrible
Disney World
place.
you can go back to, half a dozen, 10 times, and Epcot you can go to once.
Once. What's your complaint?
Oh, it was awful, and I paid $28 to get in.
Well, you're not going to find any bargains at Disney World, okay? You know that up front. There are no bargains there. They charge you an arm and a leg.
Right.
I mean, when it's like $100 for kids under 6, then you know you're in big trouble to start, okay?
It was terrible.
Epcot is boring. Epcot, like I said, it's okay to go there once, and it's... you walk around and you're desperately hoping to find some good food in those international things, and you don't. I mean, it's okay, but Disney World not known for its great food.
No. Did you go to see Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I saw that. That wasn't too bad.
Okay.
There were people who said this was the 5th time they'd been there to see that.
Yeah, there's one or two good things there.
but
through
it's
the
not
day.
exciting.
I think I liked Spaceship Earth or whatever they call that. That was okay.
Yeah, well, you know, it was raining all day.
Well, you can't blame us for that.
Well, I don't blame you for that.
No.
I blame myself for going.
Good. Well, I would I'd lock myself in whips and chains and flagellate myself for hours over it. You know.
Thank you.
That'll make you.
It was a very boring place.
Yeah.
There was nothing interesting about it all.
You could have stuck around here and listened to some of the radio shows in this town. You'd have been just as bored.
Well, you've got a great show, but the guy before you and the guy after you.
Now, come on, don't start that. Would you please? Please, I'm begging you. Just be nice.
Well, what can I do? I don't know. Steve came.
Be nice, okay? If you like him, fine. And if you don't like him, nobody's forcing you to listen to him.
That's
and the
true.
same with me.
And I don't. But I listen to you.
Well, thank you. And you have a nice day, and don't make that mistake again.
Never again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, now she's off to Busch Gardens, no doubt. Although I enjoy Busch Gardens. I think it's a neat place.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not as exciting as sitting around over at Crystal on Dale Mabry, but it's second, my second favorite.
It's nice. Very nice there. Yeah.
It's no Burns Steakhouse, but I'm not discussing such things. By the way, I like our clock a lot. It's incredible. 119 at WIOD. We have a whining mobile in Boca. Okay, watch out. Hello.
I wouldn't whine to you, Neil. How you doing?
Okay.
This is Barry. How you doing, Bird?
Great, Barry.
Nick says you're a whiner, Barry.
No, I'm not a whiner. Bird, I miss you at the screenings.
Yeah. Well, I can.
So much.
I can go to him again, Barry.
Well, why don't you come
wait,
see him with us?
What is this? Another personal
I
call?
like these. This is to balance out all your personal.
I don't have any personal.
I never get a chance to talk to Bird. I do want to tell you, Neil, though.
I'll give you his home phone number, okay?
I got it. But listen, Neil, I got to tell you, I used to commute to Boca from Hollywood every day in the morning, and I enjoyed listening to you in the morning.
Yeah.
Then I moved, and I didn't get a chance to listen to you. Then you moved from 10 to 2. And the only chance I get an enjoyable day on I-95 is listening to you and the Bird for 4
hours.
I'll
be damned, yeah.
Well, the thing was, Barry, I couldn't go to the screenings when we were working in the morning.
Right.
Because I had to go to bed early. But now I'm back on I have a normal life again.
Well, get back on the schedule, buddy. I'm going to do 4 today.
Okay. It's that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, it
This
sure
is like bending over the fence in the backyard.
Yeah,
I
it's like
this.
bending over all right. Yeah, you can say that again.
Come up and see us in Boca, Bird.
Oh, you moved, huh?
Oh, yeah, we moved up there.
Yeah, he lives real close to there. He'll be right up.
I have relatives up there.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, listen, your call has been incredible, and have a wonderful life,
Neil,
okay?
best to you, and take good care of them for me.
Okay, thank you so much. Boy, you got some real winners out there, I'll tell you. Okay, let's go to Miami. Hello.
Ponderous, just ponderous.
Oh, you can say it again, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I had a unique experience just moments ago when you broke from the news. And I don't know if I was ramped up or ramped down. What's that all about?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? When we go
when you go from your delay.
Yeah.
Oof, that was rough.
Why? What happens on the phone?
You have an echo effect, and then you feel like you're being stretched apart. It was just incredible.
Great. Well, that's what happens. How do you think we feel in here?
Anyhow,
like you're in some kind of an S&M parlor.
Just a couple of things. First of all, I noticed in this week's Herald, in the weekly listing,
yes,
the Dean is still listed.
Oh, boy.
That Herald.
That Herald is so far behind, Pretty soon they're going to be putting in listings for Alan Courtney. That's how sharp the Herald is, man. They're right on top of it. Well, if they'd ever get off of it, they'd be okay.
Well, anyhow, that's the one thing. Two, I noticed since you've been on the wonderful Isle of Dreams,
yes,
the Lassiter drop-ins have dropped off.
That is correct. I pondered as to whether to take that with me, and I thought, now let's leave it behind and see if we can't eliminate it from our lives. Yeah. No way. I'm not bringing that back.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
The sky is falling.
See, early in the morning it was okay because people weren't awake enough to know whether they were depressed or not. But by this time of the day, we don't want to do it to them.
You can understand that.
Yeah.
I was listening to some old tapes, monitoring some old tapes of some old shows. And I'm still asking myself, does Williamsburg need gambling?
That's the question. That's going to be Steve's topic next Wednesday. With an Arab and an Israeli.
Finally, something else that I've missed. Do you bring your organ along with you?
No, my organ is still, I left it behind, and boy, I'm telling you, that presents a real problem.
It was a great, it was wonderful.
No, actually here, if we ever get to use the production studio other than coming in on Sunday, which I'm getting tired of doing, but if we ever get any time in there, we've got a library of all kinds of sound effects, and they've got their own organ in there that'll make the other one pale into insignificance. but I have to find some time with it.
All right, and also, I'm going probably to the track tomorrow. I'd like to listen to you guys, but I may be at the track. I'll look for your buddy Lester Green shirt.
Yeah, Lester doesn't wear a green shirt anymore. Just go up there in the roof garden and yell just about 2 minutes before post time and yell, Lester, he'll find you.
He's incredible. If a horse loses, he has the reason. If it wins, he has the reason.
That is correct.
It's incredible.
The good old Lester. I sure miss him. I'm going to get back out there one of these days.
There's a horse running, you reminded me, tomorrow. I think it's called Daffy Dack.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
And I'll probably punch my brains on that one tomorrow.
Okay, well, good luck to you.
Take care, guys.
In closing, I have one thing left to say to you.
Good day.
This is the real Barbara Tappertman.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, 124 at WIOD, man. This show today, and you know the amazing part of it to me, all day this has seemed like Friday.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll be back. Doesn't it seem like Friday?
Doesn't
we got
seem
paid.
like Wednesday.
It sure don't seem like Wednesday at all. And a real bitter pill that's going to be hard to swallow when you wake up tomorrow and you realize we got to come in here again. But it'll be great. There'll be no traffic.
Nobody in the
and
building.
No listeners. 124 at WIOD.
Do you, Harold, take Gloria to be your wife?
Harold.
Here, take a Vicks throat drop with instant action. It works on contact, so you'll get cough relief. You know, like a cough syrup, only faster.
Take it and answer the man, Harold.
You take Gloria as your wife?
You know, I'm not really sure.
Vicks throat drops with instant action, because faster relief is better relief. Use as directed. And for other times when you need vitamin C, try Vicks Vitamin C Drops.
You know what I like about Vicks Vitamin C Drops? I don't have to peel them. Really. Before, I used to eat oranges to get vitamin C, and I get all the peel parts stuck in my fingernails. Vicks Drops are much neater. I pop one delicious drop in my mouth, and I get all the vitamin C of one whole orange. 2 drops, 2 oranges. All the vitamin C I need without the peel. Anyone who shakes my hand is grateful for that.
Vicks Vitamin C Drops. All the vitamin C you need without the peel.
Presents with the future. Oh, a Black & Decker toaster oven. What a great present.
It's a present with the future. And a lot less hassle than our big oven.
So it'll get plenty of use, huh?
Use? Marie, take my hand. I see us having romantic brunches together, making eggs Benedict, oysters Rockefeller.
I see you making breakfast for the kids tomorrow.
You do?
Well, sure. Bagels, muffins, lots of things.
Breakfast? The kids? Me?
Yeah.
The versatile toaster oven.
Presents with the future.
From Black & Decker.
KB Furniture must raise cash. Creditors demand payment now. Over $450,000 of furniture inventory must be sold. We have no choice but to order all surplus inventory sold immediately, regardless of cost or loss. All living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, sleepers, recliners, bedding, and accessories must be turned into cash. The principals have decided no reasonable offer refused. It's suggested to come early while inventory is complete for the best selection. KB Furniture is located at 1951 West Copans Road, northeast corner of Copans and Powerline Road behind Wendy's. KB is open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., Sunday, 12 noon to 5 p.m. Call 960-0714 for more information. That's 960-0714. MasterCard, Visa, or in and out of state checks accepted. No reasonable offer refused. KB Furniture must raise cash. KB Furniture, 1951 Copans Road in Pompano Beach.
WIOD presents Chase the Dolphins, sponsored by Bentley's Luggage and Gifts, Delta Airlines, and American Tourister. Here's your chance to win great trips for 2 to a Dolphins away game, courtesy of Delta Airlines. We love to fly, and it shows. Receive round-trip airfare for 2, hotel accommodations, and great seats to the game. Register now at your local Bentley's Luggage store, located in malls everywhere. No purchase necessary. Listen to WIOD for the winner each Tuesday before an away game. Brought to you by Bentley's, American Tourister, Marriott Hotels, where nobody takes care of business and the business traveler like Marriott, and News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
say, hard on, beg my pardon. Beg my pardon, 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 beg my pardon. Beg my p
time.
French Canadians were very upset. They had a big erection up there a couple of days ago. And when they got word of it down here, man, they had a nervous breakdown. 1:30 at WIOD. And let's go back to your calls in Hollywood. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Oh, man, you're working back in Miami again.
What's that?
You're working back in Miami again.
What does that mean?
It means I need to get my passport renewed.
I can't follow this call.
Now, this is
Hey, listen, hello.
incoherent, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I've been in Miami for a long time, or like in various parts of it, you know.
No, I know you live in Plantation. I thought,
That is correct. Oh, I see. I got you.
Okay, anyway, I got a short police story. You want to hear it?
I guess. Real short.
Okay. Hallandale.
Is that it?
Yeah. No. I went to Albertsons in Hallandale one day. I live in Hollywood, and it's the only one in the areas in Hallandale.
Yeah.
And on the way back to the house, I got stopped by one of their fine police officers, and he stopped me because my tag was crooked on the car.
You know, it's amazing. Nick has like a sixth sense about the callers. He has written on a screen. You haven't even got 5 words out of your mouth that he wrote on the screen. This story will suck.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How come everybody has a story today?
Everybody's got a story, but why should you be any different, right?
Well, because, listen.
Okay.
Okay, he stopped me, and he ran my license and all.
I think Nick was right.
He comes back, and he goes, I'm going to have to arrest you. And I asked him why, and he said, well, you got a ticket on the boardwalk riding your bicycle at night, and you didn't pay it.
Yeah. 10 years, pal.
I was there 32 hours for that.
Are you serial?
Yeah.
I believe it.
32 hours.
Well, that'll teach you to monkey around with that fagula Sonny Rosenberg man.
No, what it was, I didn't have a 3-wheeler. You know, and I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it every
They'll
time.
nail your ass for that every time, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
have a good
I'm
day.
glad you're out of that other place, and I'm glad you're back to, somebody that's going to let you...
To a real place. You got it. Thanks a lot.
All right, have a good day.
Bye-bye. Wow.
Let's get our 3-wheelers out and show him a thing or two.
God, don't you just miss Hallandale?
Oh, boy.
We're going to have to do another show from the Diplomat Mall or somewhere in Hallandale. Have a real big to-do over there.
I don't go to Hallandale.
Oh, you'd go to Hallandale.
No.
You didn't go to the thing with me that day?
No.
Oh, yeah. You'd have had a great time. And Sonny would have come over and shaken your wing. And RJ would have come rushing in there with looking around behind him, seeing all of his supporters, both of them.
Don't you have to drive down Hallandale Beach Boulevard to get to the Broward County Fair?
Well, you can go that way, yeah. Yeah, to a federal highway.
Well, everybody be
Gulf
careful.
Stream.
Mm-hmm. Be careful. Just be careful.
No, as a matter of fact, what you should do is just close your eyes and put it on automatic pilot. What do they call that? I never even used it. The cruise control, that's it. You can cruise the boulevard and get it up to about 100. Right around now is the perfect time to do it. It's just about 1:30.
Now,
and this is jaywalking time in Hallandale. Very big, after lunch and before the early bird.
Now, speaking of cars, someone did not show up today.
Oh, Spencer didn't make it, but Spencer probably figured because of the weather he wouldn't show up today. Is that a good excuse?
What a disappointment.
Pretty lame, Spencer. Pretty stinking lame, and it's getting real ponderous, okay?
God.
So we'll give him one more chance next week, and if he doesn't show, we'll have to, I don't know what we'll do. We'll have to go through Jiffy Car Wash or something. April Wortham with the WIOD News Update. We'll be right back.
Good afternoon. I'm April Wortham with your 134 update from the WIOD News Center, brought to you by Rainbow Dodge. These are some of the stories we're following for you at this hour. A fire which did $3 million worth of damage to a historic Concord, New Hampshire church is blamed on an Orlando man who's confessed to setting over 50 blazes. For the third time this year, a fraternity at Florida State University has had its charter suspended, and the third largest cocaine bust in Mississippi occurred last night thanks to a tip from Florida officials. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 7.83 at this hour. Details on these and other stories coming up at 2 o'clock on WIOD News Talk Radio 610.
Fredericks, there's one thing you have to learn if you're going to sell cars and trucks at Rainbow Dodge.
What's that, boss?
We never say no at Rainbow.
Well, that's easy enough.
All right, now repeat after me. We never say no at Rainbow.
Hi, this is Michael Jackson, and I just want to... This is Michael Jackson.
He's got problems, okay? He really does. He's living with Marlon Brando. Are you serious?
Yes.
What's Wally Cox going to say about that? When he finds out about it. It takes a little while for the news to travel to the other side, but when he hears about it, man, he's going to be really PO'd.
Interesting couple, don't you think?
Yeah, Michael Jackson and Marlon Brando. Maybe Marlon made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Okay, moving right along. Let's go to Palm Beach. Hello.
Neil.
Yes.
How are you?
Okay.
First-time caller.
Great. What are you doing on line 2?
Well, I'm calling you collect. I'm at work in Palm Beach Gardens.
Excellent. Now, we like that. We like that a lot because this company's got more money than God, and when you make them spend it, I love it.
They had me on hold for about 10 minutes since before the break.
Good. That's great.
I didn't hear you on Zeta 4, frankly, because I never listened to them.
Well, you had a lot of company.
I hadn't heard of you till I started listening. I've been listening to IOD for a couple of years, since before the Dean and before Paul and before Bill.
Yeah, they had quite a parade here in this time slot, didn't they?
Yeah, that 10 o'clock time slot kept changing every time I heard another name. And I used to hear Steve mention you a lot, and I just wanted to tell you that I think you're great, and you're really funny.
Thank you. And have a great holiday.
Thanks. Oh, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I know you don't like requests, but...
However...
But you know, you're a first-time caller.
I know.
I have a weak guy. I have no sales resistance.
I thought I might get that in. If you could sometime before 2 o'clock play that Poconos, that...
Well, I got news for you. You don't have to ask hard on that because that's my favorite one, and it's the greatest.
It's hysterical.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. You gotta stall so I can find it.
Now,
I have to get off the phone and go back to my car. I'm out on patrol.
Just a second. Wait 1 second, okay?
Okay.
1 minute. What the hell did I do with it? Okay, I'll let you go. We'll see you later.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Now, if you play your favorite one, does
No, I'm not playing the Andrews Sisters.
Oh, darn.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Something to look
forward to.
Yeah.
What the hell did I do with it?
For the holidays.
I'm going to have to start writing on these. I'll put little stars on there, like a Star of David will. No, seriously, I put little things on the carts, and then that way you can find it fast until somebody puts them in alphabetical order. I don't want to mention any names. It's 1:40, 20 till 2. We got a lot of clock watchers out there, which is why we give a lot of time on this here radio place.
Hello, I'm Sal.
And I'm Harry.
Here to tell you about our special place.
Just a short little drive.
From New York is the Poconos. Let's go.
That's where I wanna go.
To get away from it all.
Where was that?
In the Poconos. Eat gefilte fish. I love that stuff.
Play shuffleboard if you wish. I got a 9.
Go for Saturday brunch.
Or pile the food on top of your dish. I hope it's kosher.
In the Poconos, Skytop and Buck Hill, Camelback and Bushkill, Mount Airy and Shawnee.
There's even Mickey Rooney.
I know. Split Rock and Cresco. Oh, let's go poking in the Poconos. We'll have some lunch and then we'll see our show with Tony Orlando in the Poconos. Get a hot shake time.
You pour the champagne. Sit by the pool and act like a schlub.
Let's get the chicks who can meet a nice girl.
Over by the exercise club. Hey, cutie, over here.
In the Poconos, Skytop and Buck Hill, Camelback and Bushkill, Mount Airy and Shawnee.
Don't forget Mickey Rooney.
Split Rock and Glasgow. Oh, let's go poking in the Poconos. We'll have some lunch and then we'll see a show with Tony Orlando. In the Poconos. Let's go. Did you forget your teeth this time?
I got my teeth in my little bag with the water in there for that.
142 at WIOD, your information station for the 80s. And moving right along, let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Neil.
How are you?
I got to tell you, I ought to listen to you to take your word more seriously.
What happened now?
Well, I recently got separated and moved into a mausoleum in Lauderhill.
Oh, yeah. Why did you do it?
Well,
you must have been desperate.
I was desperate, yes. And anyway, it wound up that a lot of young couples are getting in there, and now they're trying to evict all the young couples.
Isn't that nice? Yeah, they're all heart, man. Those old farts, they're all heart.
And they don't allow you to play the stereo. They want mufflers on the toilet.
Yeah.
It's getting pathetic.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
But I can crank up, and
I got to be honest with you. They're the worst. They are the worst offenders. I don't want to get my mother in hot water with her neighbors, but I'm going to say it again. She's got some neighbors who walk. You'd think that there was a herd of elephants in the building. I mean, they just, every step is like life and death. And every time I go over there for dinner, and, you know, we have a wonderful dinner, and you sit down on the sofa and you try to relax, and I don't know how she handles it. Boy, she must wear earplugs when I'm not there, because it's just enough to drive you nuts. And these are old people. These aren't young people.
No, I agree with you. As a matter of fact, the one thing that's really getting me is there are some old people that are, and I agree with you, there's an awful lot of nice ones there, but there are some that are just incredible.
Yeah.
And I have one downstairs for me that they just write off as, well, she's a crazy old lady. That one can stay, but the young people, if they make a sound, you know, goodbye. You know,
yeah, that's right. They're under 100, man. Get rid of them and get them out.
Yeah, and I'm Jewish, so this isn't anti-Semitic, but when I put on my Yiddish mom, I can crank that sucker up to 125. And that's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
If I put anything else on. So I want to dedicate, if you don't mind a suggestion, some Thanksgiving music, if you still have it, like Fairfax Avenue and the Kosher Cowboy.
Oh, yeah, we got that for tomorrow. We'll play it on Thanksgiving Day.
I'd appreciate
Just for your crowd over there.
And have a happy Thanksgiving, and Glenn, I love you too. You're great.
Thanks a lot.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good luck to you, because it sounds like he's going to need it.
Yeah.
Now, listen, if you're under 100, don't move into any of those mausoleums, okay? Any of those condo commando outfits. Forget it.
I feel sorry for him because I just realized how miserable I would be if I was in his situation.
Oh, man.
Terrible.
Unbelievable.
Terrible.
And they look at you with that hostile look, and they want you out. Out. Get out of here, and don't ever come back, that kind of thing. Just kind of the way we feel about some of them. Miami, hello.
Yeah, Neil, how's it going?
Okay.
This is Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, how's it going, Bert?
Okay.
That was a great show you had there yesterday. Was Stan on there?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, Paul, what's the question? Everybody else has got a question or a problem.
Well, I don't have a story today.
Okay.
Okay, I live down in Kendall, and maybe Bert will be able to answer this. Are there any good pizza places down here?
Well, I'll tell you one, but Neil vehemently disagrees with me, but I think...
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll tell you another one then. You're in Kendall, right?
Yeah, or South Miami if you want.
Well, you know, over on Bird Road is Frankie's, which has been there for a million years, which is real famous.
Wait a minute. Let me interrupt. Nick is asking a question here on the screen. Can my callers not use the inane term, how's it going? No.
Okay.
They cannot do that. They must say that. That's part of we've trained them.
I think Nick should get a mic in there.
Nick wants to do his own show. There's no question about that. Yes, he wants his own show. And maybe tomorrow we'll give him an opportunity.
Great.
Everybody talks about that Papa Vic's, which is across the street from the Town and Country Mall.
Yeah, I had it there. That's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this is far south enough for you, but that place on Flagler Street, the Pizza Loft that brought pizza the other day, is excellent.
Flagler, okay.
That's on Flagler Street, out not too far from the Palmetto. It's outstanding.
Pizza Loft. Okay, I'll check out that place.
Now, shall I tell you my favorite, and Neil will pass out on the floor and make guttural noises?
Oh, here we go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Little Caesars on Dixie Highway.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
It's not in the chain. It's an independent Little Caesars.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, one other thing. My brother's a student at UM, and I was wondering if you could call him a douchebag there, Neil.
Well, I'll be honest with you. We haven't had any other request for that, so because you're such a good guy, what's his name?
His name's Andy.
Oh, Andy, if he is at U of M, he definitely is a douchebag. That speaks for itself. Good luck to you, Andy. And don't forget to run up the score. Okay, see you later.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Now, they wouldn't do that, would they, at the U of M?
No.
Run up the score on anybody? And I'll tell you one thing. The answer to that is if you like boobs a lot, you would have loved working where we just came from. More boobs over there than Carter's Got Pills. Okay, it's 11 till 2 at WIOD. Steve with open phones from 2 to 6 this afternoon. He's going to be apologizing profusely for that intemperate language that got on the air yesterday. Right now, if you're perhaps in this business and you're desperate to get out, or if you're a young person who still hasn't decided what you're going to do, then check out EFMI, the Entertainment Institute right here in Miami. They have a one-year course. The next term begins on December 5th, so you better check it out real soon. And they offer you an extensive one-year program, and they will teach you to direct the operations of arenas, auditoriums, concert halls, convention sites, stadiums, sports facilities, theaters, and theme parks. It's an exciting field, and this is the only school in all of North America that specializes in the training of facility management personnel. So if you really want to get into something where there's some serious money, there's some excitement, there's some travel, then check out the Entertainment Institute. They're located at 1460 Brickell Avenue. They offer you affordable tuition. There are outstanding scholarships, and they also offer you job placement opportunities even while you're attending class. If it sounds good to you and you'd like to get more information, you call them right now. Tell them Neil Rogers at WIOD told you to call 371-6111. That's 371-6111 for the Entertainment Institute in Miami.
KB Furniture must raise cash. Creditors demand payment now. Over $450,000 of furniture inventory must be sold. We have no choice but to order all surplus inventory sold immediately, regardless of cost or loss. All living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, sleepers, recliners, bedding, and accessories must be turned into cash. The principals have decided no reasonable offer refused. It's suggested to come early while inventory is complete for the best selection. KB Furniture is located at 1951 West Copans Road, northeast corner of Copans and Powerline Road behind Wendy's. KB is open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., Sunday, 12 noon to 5 p.m. Call 960-0714 for more information. That's 960-0714. MasterCard, Visa, or in and out of state checks accepted. No reasonable offer refused. KB Furniture must raise cash. KB Furniture, 1951 Copans Road in Pompano Beach.
With cooler weather, many people want to button up their attics by closing all the vents. When I tell them not to, they think I'm crazy. What you don't think about is that if your attic is closed, it's going to trap humidity. As the surfaces in the attic get colder than the air, condensation occurs, and these surfaces start to sweat. That moisture can cause rotting among the wood parts of the house. It can also cause fungus to start to grow. Metal parts can start to rust. If the moisture drips down on the insulation, the R value is greatly diminished. Enough moisture can drip to soak through the sheetrock or the ceilings of your house below. So you see, you need ventilation in the winter just as much as you do in the summer. And don't think about closing just part of the vents. You need a certain amount of vents that allow fresh air to come in and other parts of the system to exhale the moist air. Remember, paint, roofing, insulation, sheathing, wood, and metal can be affected by your ventilation or lack of it. I'm Al Carroll, the super handyman.
Al Carroll warns of closing up attic vents for the winter.
UM head football coach Jimmy Johnson.
Every one of you know this better than anybody in the world. You know something that people will never, ever, ever feel. They'll never, ever come close to it. You know what it means to really love a team, to be the best, and have some fun.
Jimmy Johnson, part of the WIOD sports team, Thursday nights at 7, only on News Talk Radio 610, WIOD.
Depend on it. 153 at WIOD, and let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy Johnson just got me really inspired there.
Okay, I'm glad for you.
Hey, listen, this is like a part-time job trying to get a hold of you.
What are you going to do, run up the score over the weekend now?
No, I didn't know.
It's just a joke, Jimmy. Don't get all upset now. It's just a joke.
I didn't know you were that popular of a guy.
By what?
I started listening to you when you came to WIOD. I never heard you before.
Oh, come on now.
I swear. The only time I heard of you was I used to listen to Steve at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and he used to talk about me incessantly, like he was obsessed.
He used to rip you.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing I didn't take everything he said seriously.
That's correct.
Because you and Bird got a pretty good show there.
Yeah, not great, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. I called Steve once, and I got through in 2 minutes. That's what kind of threw me off, waiting so long.
What does that mean?
No, I'm just saying.
How long did it take you to get through on this show?
Probably about 45 minutes.
All right, let's hear it. Yeah, the phones have been great today. I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I think you and Bird have a really great show.
Great show now. It's pretty good.
Well,
it's
pretty good. Up a notch there.
Okay, excellent. We're delighted.
Keep up the good work.
Okay.
And that song I'm not making a request.
No.
Even though I'm a first-time caller.
That's correct, and especially since we are out of time.
I know you're but I just want to say that song about Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie, was really good.
Yeah, we just played it a little. Yeah, we'll play it again tomorrow.
Listen, you guys have a nice Thanksgiving.
You too.
Take care.
Boy.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Well, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so we're going to play everything tomorrow. We're going to play everything we can get our hands on. I'm serious. Why not?
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'd like to do that stuff on the holidays, and then you can get your cassette recorders going if you got an IQ of over 2, and you don't have to keep calling in and bugging us. And you can record all the stuff you want. You can listen to it in your car or in your house or in the John or wherever you want to. Okay?
Wow.
And get out of our lives and off of our backs. It's 1:55. What are you looking at me like that for? What kind of a look was that? Just a little joke. Boy, he's getting real. Well, he's touchy after that episode yesterday. He's been fine up till now, but he's a little bit touchy today after yesterday's little contretemps in the 5 o'clock hour. But we'll get all the explanation about that in the upcoming Steve Kane show, won't we?
Oh, I'm sure sorry I missed that.
Yeah, I really did. I had 2 or 3 calls at home, like frantic. Did you hear what happened? I said, just go get a life and leave me alone, will you? Okay, Sunrise hung up, huh? Boy, thank God. Oh, no, they're on 8? Hello.
Hello, Neil? Hey, Neil.
Yeah, what do you want?
Jay from Jay and Scott.